another week of hybrid trading. Today is Tuesday. I don't have work this week just because we're going to LA for this little Braves thing. But today we're gonna go ahead and go to the gym. Probably gonna do a double day today. Gonna go ahead and probably run about 2 to 3 miles, kind of get the legs warmed up a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit a circuit. Circuit's gonna consist of a 40-second, it's an EMOM, so basically you're gonna do row, box step-ups, air bike, and then farmer carries. So we're gonna go ahead and do that EMOM today, get a nice little workout in, and then probably finish it off with like a nice little upper body lift, get a nice little pump, and then probably do a 5 to 6 mile run after work later today. So that is going to be pretty much the workout today. Nothing crazy, nothing too wild, but just gonna enjoy our time and what we got going on today. So not gonna push ourselves too crazy, not gonna go too hard or anything, but we're gonna have fun today. So let's go ahead and get this. All right, we went ahead and, oh damn, it's hot in here. Just got done with our workout. Actually, got done with our workout and then showered, ate a little bit, and now we are on our way home. Don't have really any plans for the day. Probably gonna try and go for a run later today and do that, so that will be nice. But other than that, don't really have any plans. It was a solid gym session. Just went in there with intentions of doing that circuit that I talked about earlier, but it was one of those days once you get in the gym, your mind kind of just goes sideways a little bit, and you get into that little hole, and you put your headphones in and you get lost. And I did a little bit of run. I felt good, and then part of me just wanted to lift. So all I wanted to do was just lift weights, and so that's what I did. I just went ahead and did upper body because it felt good and it felt relaxing, and it honestly put my mind at peace. Still weird kind of going to the gym that my ex goes to still, so I mean it's kind of weird. Somehow we always end up going at the same time no matter what happens. I'm like, okay, I'll go at like 10 o'clock. She'll probably be done by then, She usually goes early in the morning. Go at 10 o'clock and she's there. I'm just like, damn, all right. But it is what it is. It's kind of hard to just pretend like they don't exist or they're not just there, like a couple things away from you, and you can't just be like, hey, how's it going? Or whatever. You just got to pretend like that person is nobody to you and they don't exist. It's hard, of course, but it's what needs to be done, and it's what needs to happen in order to go forward. And so I know it's just like, oh, why don't you just switch gyms? Why don't you just go to another place? Put your mind at peace, put your mind at ease, make it so much easier, not only for you, but for the other person as well. And I was going to do that, but this gym has all like the hybrid stuff that I need in order to train. Most gyms are just bodybuilding and lifter gyms, and they don't really give me what I need to become or be the best at what I'm trying to do. And so that's why it's hard for me to just switch gyms and go to another gym, because they don't have what I need. And so that's why I can't really switch. But yeah, overall, just trying to go day by day and trying to become better, trying to, give the person their space and do this thing. And, it's hard, but each day will get easier and easier and easier. And at one point, they'll just be a distant memory and you'll forget all about them. And these days where you're just alone by yourself, you'll look back on and laugh. And been through heartbreak before. This isn't the first time. You know, they say it gets easier, and it kind of does a little bit. You know, the first times are always hard, but still never easy. It gets easier, but it's never easy. And so, like I said, time will just make it better. That's all I need. You know, you can't force somebody to be with you that doesn't want to be with you. They can tell you what you need to do right, how to improve the relationship. You can do it, but at the end of the day, when you do it and they still complain about other things, or they still say, no, it's still not good enough, it's kind of just like, well, what? You know, you told me that this is what you needed to make things better, and then you do it, and it's still not good enough. So, overall, it is what it is. But, sorry, that was a little rant on the life and how everything's been going so far. So, other than that, we'll be getting our run in later today. We'll be getting probably about 5 to maybe 7 miles, depending on how I feel. I'm just going to go home, chill out for a little bit, maybe play some video games, maybe read a little bit of a book. So, I don't know. Just going to try and keep our mind busy as much as possible with everything going on. So, we'll do that. But, alright, we'll get to the run. Here we go, 8:49. 134 calories, 151 heart rate, 57. How many miles? About 702. Perfect. All right, it is Wednesday, my dudes. No, just kidding. It's Wednesday. Headed to the gym right now. Lower back has a little pain. After we hit those 7 miles yesterday, lower back definitely felt really tight. Legs kind of felt tired, but it's leg day. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by stretching out a little bit. I'm gonna hit probably just blast an hour of just legs, get into it, a nice good lift. And then after that, just gonna run probably like an easy, just like 5 miles. So not gonna go too crazy. And then definitely in the afternoon, I definitely do want to run again, like another 7 miles probably. Kind of just get it in. So we're gonna definitely hit some high mileage today. You know, we have the week off, so that is ultimately the goal. Just to kind of up the mileage. You know, I've been doing a lot of research lately and listening to like a lot of podcasts for like, you know, hybrid and just people who are in the industry, and they also talk about just like their current mileage, how many miles they need to be putting in order to kind of just maintain their speed, their strength and everything. The sweet spot I've heard is from like 40 to about like 60. They say once you get up there past like the 60, 65 range, that's when it becomes a little bit too much, and just the amount of calories, carbs you would have to eat in order to just maintain, it's a little too much. So for a lot of hybrid athletes, I would definitely say probably about 40 if you're kind of just, you know, not in the best top shape, but 60 to about right around 60 if you want to kind of be at that elite level from what I've been seeing. So we're gonna try and get our mileage up. Right now it's only Wednesday. We didn't work out. This goes from Sunday. We didn't work out Sunday or Monday just because we were kind of just dealing with a lower back injury a little bit, but we are going to try and get that mileage up. We are at 8.5 miles of running for the week. So we'll get that up and just get it going. All right, let's go. Alright, just got done eating a little bit of mod because I was starving. But just getting done with the gym session, hit legs today, that felt good. After that, I did some interval running for about like 3 miles. Start off, minute and a half, about 10-minute pace, a minute and a half at 6:30 pace. Just kept going on and off like that for about 3 miles, which felt good. Felt like I was able to kind of get a nice little kind of interval running real quick after a leg session, because my legs feel toast right now. My hamstrings feel super tight and my quads feel super sore. I can just feel my whole legs just tired, which kind of sucks, but you know, just gotta do what you gotta do. My knees feel kind of a little tired. Ooh, I gotta take my pills, that reminds me. So my whole body, lower body, just kind of feels like very, very tired. So yeah, so but it was a good gym session overall. Be able to hopefully have enough energy to go for a run in about 4 hours and do another quick little run, then do a target run and do all that. So that will be fine. We'll get through it all. But overall, I just feel good running, feel good getting more work in. Got hyrox Chicago in about 3 weeks, so that's gonna be fun. So we'll get it going. All right, it is Sunday. Wrap up the week. Didn't train Friday, Saturday. Kind of took some time off a little bit. Just been kind of putting in extra miles, but and also was at a rave, so it was kind of fun a little bit. But back to the grind. Sunday, we're gonna just kind of take it light a little bit today. We're gonna go ahead and just get a slight lift in, and then probably get a couple miles in of just running. So that's gonna be fun, and just gonna kind of power through the best we can, do this workout, and just get on track again, because we want to be set for tomorrow and be on the right path. I hate being late to training or not really training on Mondays. Kind of feels awkward, a little bit weird, but yeah, just gonna go ahead and just get back to it. Probably gonna just do a little bit of upper body, get the body moving, stretch out. Definitely gonna stretch out. Gonna have to do that. My lower back has been super tight with all this running and quick movements, and we got hyrox Chicago coming up, and we want to be nice and loose for that. So we're gonna just go ahead and go in there and just get it done.